everybody. Welcome back to a brand new podcast episode of the Real Chatter Podcast. I'm your host, Je-Ree, and I'm joined with,
Hi everyone, Ashley Sheree here.
yes, and we're back to talk about a brand new week in TV. So at the time of this recording, I just want to get this out of the way. Suits LA is premiering tonight. So by the time this goes up, the premiere would have already happened. Ashley, I know you haven't seen the show, but I've seen the show.
Nope.
And I just want to say, I know, everybody has their issues with Stephen Amell's acting. If you are familiar with him from the Arrowverse, he played the Green Arrow, and he just says some like real stupid things sometimes online. So I get it. I get it. But I will say in this show with the writing, it's brought out a little bit of acting in him where I was like,
Okay.
oh wow, is that like his eyes are actually like teary? Like, wait a
Like,
minute, he's emoting?
oh,
Um,
wow. Okay.
wow. Like, yeah, wow. It's a legal drama, but it's very like fluff because it takes place in Los Angeles and they're entertainment lawyers. So we have
Mm.
surprise cameos from celebrities. They also do criminal law. There is a black woman character on there that is the actual female lead of the show. Her
Oh,
name's
okay.
Erica, and I
Go
love
through.
her. Yes. So I mean, I saw some people say they weren't going to support because of Stephen Amell, and I get that. But I actually enjoyed the first three episodes. The reviews are not all that great. Um, but I mean, I like fluffy, fun shows sometimes. Like if you give me a pretty, like a beautiful cast and put it in LA, I mean, come
Okay,
on,
not being vain.
I'm being vain. Yeah, like Stephen Amell is not the greatest actor, but he's not hard on the eyes either for being
If we're gonna
truthful
be
here.
honest,
If we're going to be honest, I mean, he was hired to play Arrow because of that body. So I just want to jump in and say that. So we'll talk
I,
about it more when
I
you watch it.
I have a question too. Did you
Mhm.
watch the NAACP last night?
I didn't watch it live. I
Okay.
posted a story about the winners. I know I saw some clips. Kiki won entertainer
Yo,
of the year.
she's
She
so
is
great.
so fucking funny. Yeah. She said,
It
I
is
didn't
so
get asked to
natural.
get it because I'm stupid. I actually got to meet her in person once and she was
Ah, you're so
yes.
lucky.
Where she was in Edison, New Jersey. It was at the women's do you know about the Women's Expo?
No, no.
Okay, so
Mm-mm.
every year in Edison, New Jersey, at that like convention center,
Yeah, that little, I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
they have
Hmm.
the Women's Expo, and she was there one year. Me and my daughter go
Oh,
every year. They'll have some people come. Last year, I think it was like Lonnie Love, MC Light. Some people showed up, and you could buy a bunch of different products from women. A lot of black-owned businesses are there. Candy from Real Housewives. She got that sex thing.
yeah,
Candy,
the Candy's bedroom.
yeah, they were there. So yeah,
Yeah, you
it's a
shout
real
out to, I
fun.
know that because of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't play
Yeah.
about my show, okay?
Well, shout out to that. So I got to meet her, and this was maybe like 4 years ago. My daughter was maybe she was younger, and she was oh my gosh, she was the sweetest girl. Like she took pictures with us. She was so a woman, so sweet.
You
My daughter
want to
was like,
know.
"Hi," and then my daughter had braids, and she was like, "Oh, your hair's so cute, girl. You look so cute." And yeah, we got a picture with her. I love Kiki Palmer. I absolutely adore her.
Same,
Yeah,
same. She's so great. I
she's
just
so great.
like, I don't, she's so naturally funny
Mhm.
that she just blossomed like, and I'm just so happy that she's able to just, continue to shine and everything and continue to prosper. Her movie, I saw her movie with SZA, so that was
Mhm.
funny as well. So yeah, I want her to continue to get all her flowers and all her achievements and accomplishments. She deserves it. She's great.
Me too, me too. And she can, I mean, she can act, and she, of course,
Yeah, she can.
can. I want her and Zendaya to do a movie so badly together because those two are my favorites. I heard they had a little tension back in the day, but I think they resolved that. But like,
Oh,
yeah, I think something to do with a guy. I think,
of
yeah.
course,
But
of
they
course.
both grew up in that Disney Nickelodeon era type
Hmm.
thing. So, but I
Yeah.
think that has all squashed. I mean, they're adults now. They're over 25.
And also, like, what young woman didn't who was in the Disney era didn't have beef with another
The
Disney
Disney
person
star, they
over
all were
a
beefing.
dude?
And
I
I'm a
mean,
little bit older than them. I'm gonna say a little bit, but like, so I really wasn't. But I was all in that drama. I was all in that.
because even like Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan, like they
Yes,
had beef
yes.
too. I think Demi Lovato and somebody else from there had
Selena
beef too.
Gomez had beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
didn't
I
Hilary Duff
mean,
like show up to one of Lindsay Lohan's movie premieres? And it was like this whole. I was deep in that Disney Nickelodeon beef. Like,
Yo, it was hilarious. And
It's
it's always over
hilarious.
a freaking dude until you
Yeah.
get older and realize, what it is. That,
Well,
Ashley's just
Ashley Simpson too, because her song "Boyfriend" wasn't that
Yep.
by
Oh,
Lindsay
it was like
Lohan or
a
something.
whole, yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
whole, a
Mhm.
little, girl, that was like a whole thing. That
And
was
they
crazy.
used to date that boy from Grownish.
Yes.
And then
Yep.
I think he was either friends with Keke Palmer or something like that. So that's how that caused that little falling out. But of course, they're over it now. And like, she may be engaged to Tom Holland. Who knows?
Who knows? Who
Yeah, but I
knows? I
saw
mean,
that clip.
Tom Holland's definitely at the black side of the family partying it up. So,
Why he was so stupid in his face at the phone?
look
Spider-Man,
at Spider-Man. Yeah, like I was like, yo, you gotta deal with that for the rest of your life.
you gotta deal with it. But he took it on the chin too. He was just
He
like, he
did.
didn't like, stop filming me or nothing. He was just like, it is
Is
what
what
it
it
is.
is. He should be used to that by now.
He
Like
should
every
be
time I
used
come
to
here,
it.
here they go with the.
Yes.
I would be one of those people.
I would be one of those people too. Avengers Assemble.
Woo! I
And I
can't.
saw
I
the
can't.
Wayans family got their like lifetime achievement or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so happy for them. Yo, they are so funny. When I tell you, I was like, Dag, I wish Keenan was there. I wish Sean
Mhm.
was there, but I think they kind of really took a step back now.
No, Sean for sure took a step
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
He is credited on Papa's House though with some things. I have
Okay.
seen his name. But I love seeing Kim again. And I just love their speech. Marlon and Damon were so funny. Like
Yeah.
I was literally cracking up. I thought it was hilarious.
The
But
antenna with the fork trying to get it, trying to watch it on TV. But that come up story is crazy. And he put
crazy.
him being the oldest, put the whole family on. And now that
Um,
the kids and the grandkids are now doing it. Because David Wayne Jr. is fine. Oh
uh
God. Oh, it's so
As
fun.
quiet as his dad, as quiet as his kept, his daddy could get it. Okay, like I'm
Yeah.
sorry, he really could too. He could still like he still look good to me. I rub down that bald head all night. Okay.
And I saw the clip with the behind I keep saying behind the gates, beyond the gates cast when they went to go do their award. Kerry Washington came on or
That was
whatever. I thought she
hilarious.
didn't because she thought she didn't thank Tyler Perry. MC Light was like, you did. And she was like, oh, they walked out.
But I also, as quiet as it's kept, I love that she did that because that allowed the spotlight more on Beyond the Gates as
Yeah.
well. So
It just started
that
to
got a lot of
move.
traction.
Yeah.
So thank you, Carrie. Appreciate that.
We
Our
are super
stories, people
excited.
need that. Yeah. I have to say, I really felt like NAACP did good that night. It was actually like very entertaining awards and go where you're celebrated. I'll definitely say that. So it was really nice to kind of see that, and it was funny. I have to admit, former Vice President Harris did
Oh,
make me
yes.
cry. I was boohooing. Like I was
Because
boohooing
of what we
when
could
she
have
was speaking.
had. What we could
Yeah,
have had.
I think that's what it was, and
Hmm.
where we're at now. So like I got really emotional like hearing her, but she had an amazing speech. The only bone that I have to pick with the double ACP awards is the winners. Like some of the winners I don't feel like are essentially deserving. And I don't want to say, well, actually, don't say not deserving because they did work hard for it. But I do feel like there were better options to be chosen, especially when Anjanou Ellis Taylor, and then you had Danielle, probably Deadwaller. I probably saying her
Hmm.
last name wrong. I really do believe they had more of a standout performance than the young lady who was in the Triple A movie, and that's where things I feel like sometimes get tricky when you allow the fans to vote because sometimes they're not essentially looking at how great the performances are. They're rather looking at just the movie as a whole, how popular it is,
Hmm.
how many people are talking about it. I just really want Danielle and Anjanou to get their flowers. I feel like they're going to be another set of individuals who are like Angela Bassett, and I hate that because I feel like later on, then people want to acknowledge their work and give them, I don't want to say like a throwaway award, but like, ooh, we didn't give them that award. So let's give them something honorary. Like sometimes I feel like people do that, and that's what I hate to see because the performances that they have given, they've been deserved an award, and it just sucks that they're not recognized in that
Well,
light.
speaking of that, that's interesting because Angela Bassett was just in the news. We probably won't get to TV this week, y'all. But Angela Bassett was just in the news this week because she did an interview where she said she didn't understand why people were upset that she was disappointed she didn't win the
Oh,
Oscar for
we
Black
were. I
Panther
wasn't.
2. And
I,
I'm like, yeah, you could like you're allowed to be disappointed when you have put in
mm-hmm.
as much work and you were already passed over for what Tina Turner What's Love Got to Do with
Yep.
it. And you're winning all the prior awards for the same movie that season. You're winning SAG, you're winning
Yeah.
Golden Globe,
Golden Globe.
whatever she won, because she was winning everything up until I think one, maybe not SAG. I think Jamie won SAG, but all the other awards she was winning. And we know award
Yeah.
season there's a lot. And so
Yeah.
when I mean, we were all shocked, and it wasn't like she made a crazy face. She just was like,
Mm. Yeah, like type thing.
okay.
Like,
Like because and we know and we say it all the time when they announce the winner and they put the camera on other people and other people are like, oh, we know
yeah.
that's fake. We know
Yeah.
that's fake. Like I'm not clapping that hard for someone else, but I wanted it.
Yeah, like of course I would want that, especially when I know how hard I work. And her performance was actually like it was so solid and amazing. And it's quick, and she really should have gotten that award for What's Love Got to Do with It in 1993.
Yeah,
Hands down, that should have been hers. But of course, during that time, they wasn't going to do it. So, the next step I thought would have been, Wakanda Forever. I really thought that she
we
was
all
because
did.
she killed that movie. Like to me, that performance set the movie off. Like I just like it, ooh, just her saying, "Well, what haven't I lost enough? I done lost my
Everyone quotes
husband."
that. Yeah, she's like,
Ooh,
I've lost everything. Like,
and
you queen. Wow. I
so ooh,
lost everything. Like we all know that. And then it's so funny because that next year, what did the Academy do? Give her an honorary Oscar
because they knew they messed up.
because they knew they messed up. So
They
now
knew they
it's
messed up.
like, yeah, she could say she could ask for more money or renegotiate whatever. And now before they say her name in movies and stuff, they say Academy Award winner Angela
Hmm.
Bassett. But it's like it's honorary, so, and it's next year. So kind of feel like here, it feels like here, girl, damn, take the
Yeah,
Oscar. Like,
that's what I be saying. And
yeah,
and sometimes award shows like always do it. Like I do feel like the Grammys actually got it right because I also remember the year that um Kendrick had an amazing album and he should have won and Macklemore won. And it was just like, wait, what? So seeing the people who won for the Grammys this year, the Grammys actually did it right and they had a theme about being innovative. And it was basically people who were innovative who won. So yeah, but and that's what I was saying earlier. I always feel like I don't want to say a throwaway, but it's just always like, oh, we messed up. So
hmm
let's give you this one. Our bad. Like it should have been you,
yeah.
but and that's what her honorary award felt like. Should have been you, but here you go now. Like
Yeah,
like
that's why I kind of. I mean, I'm happy for her, and I was like, finally, but yeah, it kind of felt a little like,
hmm
and and then my daughter actually had told me when Beyonce won on TikTok, because I'm not really on TikTok like that, that all the Billie Eilish fans had a little attitude,
Oh my God, I heard about that. Yeah.
and like, oh, because her album was the most streamed. Da, da. I was like, I can't name one Billie Eilish song. I'm like, what album? But I'm like, that girl also has. I know she has two Oscars because I watched the Oscars, so I know
Yep.
she has one for music. The music category, the Oscars. I'm like, she won two Oscars. It's okay. She didn't get a goddamn Grammy. And we
Yeah,
all
she'll
know
be all
Beyonce
right. And
deserved
she
a
has
Grammy.
Grammys
And she
though. Like,
has Grammys. And Beyonce has Grammys too. But let's be for real. They cut her out of all the awards every year.
every
So,
year.
I mean, and this
And
album, maybe it wasn't streamed or whatever they categorize that by, but I'm like, it's definitely innovative.
it definitely is innovative. And
Yeah.
also, you had Adele go up on that stage when she won Album of the Year, looking at Beyonce like it should have been you on the national stage. Adele said that basically. That is what
Yeah.
she's saying. Oh, really, really quickly, because we got to talk about Matlock really quick.
Yeah.
I was looking at that mama like, girl, what are you doing? I
But you know,
was like,
oh my God. Because I tell y'all all the time I'm a paralegal in real life. I don't do family law, but I know certain situations. And I'm like, yo, you are making it worse. Why would you lock
yes,
yourself and not show up to court? You're automatically giving the child
to
the
him.
father the win. So
Yep.
like why would you do that? And I know it
And,
was all just for Matlock to deal with her own issue. when
Yeah.
she went to court with her daughter, which I thought was excellent, and it was really sad
Mm-hmm.
that she then died that same day when she would not even let her come in to say goodbye. Like you would even let her come in and give a teddy bear. Like, come on. I would.
Yeah.
Then the husband was like, "Yeah, I blame you," and I'm like, "But that's natural.
Yeah.
It was
It, it was crazy because yeah, like even like seeing that she named the son. Well, obviously you could tell that the daughter and father were closer.
close.
That's
Yeah,
what I was getting. I
mhm.
mean, she named her son after him as well, so that's what it was given
Yeah.
to me. Um, Kathy Bates is just an amazing actress. Like everything she does to me is top tier. Just how she portrayed everything and just her thinking about it and how she wished she could have did things differently. And that's what it was. It just her face and how she emotes, like you just feel it all. But that lady running into that room, I was just like, girl, if you don't take yourself to court, like she was
Just go
pissing
to
me off.
court. Yeah, just go to court. And also let's talk really quickly about the pits. Because when
Because
is
that's
that
your
man going to find out that he was a daddy? It's like he saw her giving an ultrasound, so he probably saw that there's no baby. So he
Mhm.
saw her like, why is she giving herself an ultrasound? And he kept on shift trying to
Yep.
say, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And everything just kept happening. I'm like, just
Everything.
tell him. Just 5 minutes. Tell him.
Because we're not sure if he is the daddy. We're
We're
just
not
assuming.
sure. Yeah.
And that's why we need to know because we have like no idea. I felt so bad for her. It was a lot going on in that episode. I was like,
And then, right? And then also it's like it was so emotional, so heavy. All that, yeah,
hmm
all that other stuff was going on. And shout out to Shalisa, me and her always talk about this. And it's like
Alicia.
it's clear that these two are miserable without each other. So it's
Yeah.
like just come on, like tell us. And could you imagine? Like, first of all, you miscarry on work, your undergarments are destroyed. And she just
hmm
put them back on? And it's
No,
like, oh my, like
no, don't do that. I don't think so. I think she put it in the
Well, why would
hazard
she
bin.
change that? Like, who brings? Maybe doctors bring extra undergarments to work.
Yeah,
I
maybe that. I mean,
guess.
because you got to think to their end. I don't they have like they? I mean, in case somebody's pregnant, they might have them
Yeah, they
like
might have something. Yeah,
yeah. So I
but
could see her
yeah,
changing. She changed. We
that
black.
damn Santos too was trying. Like, she was like, "How long you been here? 5 hours, and you're accusing your boss of stealing drugs? Like, please go sit down. Like, you just got here. I just met you.
Sat down.
Like, please." That was
uh
really good. Doc.
Also the oh my wait we had
Okay, okay.
the doctor's daughter. I thought that was really good too. When
Yeah.
she because
Oh yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Mom, it wasn't you, it was
It was
me.
me, and she don't need that. She had a spider in her shoe. That's like my worst nightmare too. Is like getting bit by a spider because it just
Ooh,
pops up out of somewhere. That was hard.
ugh.
But
Yeah.
yeah, because we're doing rapid fire, y'all. Sorry.
Doc.
We're gonna stop talking so much before the show. Let's record. So Doc, we find out why Richard accidentally killed his patient. His son is bipolar. He has a lot going on. I gave him performance.
Girl.
I gave him performance of the week because he made me feel bad for him a little bit, but you still need to stop trying to sabotage my girl Amy. Like, stop.
Stop. But no, when he looked at his mother and was like, "How was my oh you I'm sorry, my mother
It
would have
always go down in white households like that.
my mother would have she would have been like square up.
Why so is the kid destroying dishes after you said do the dishes? Like you're dead.
What?
You're dead.
And staring you down like I would come
Like,
over here and do something.
just
Bam.
let
Like
kids get away with murder.
I was shook when I saw that. I was probably low key traumatized thinking about what my mother would have done to me if I would have done something like that. I was like,
Just his
wow,
whole attitude. We wouldn't even be able to raise the cup to do. We'd have been slapping.
girl. Girl, really quickly, the story I had like I had my mother had said something. I was annoyed. I ran to my room and I slammed my door, but it was by accident. The way I hurried up and opened that door, sis was right in front of my door. So I was like, it's by mistake. It was by mistake. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. She was at my door. I
I
was like,
remember, like, not even my freaking family. I remember I had a karate school instructor. Like this lady, we hated taking her class, me and my sister, because she would not give breaks. The other instructors would work us out, let us rest for like 10 minutes. This lady would not give breaks. I remember she finally gave us a break one time, and I was like, God, finally, this lady get on my nerves. I was like maybe 10. And she wasn't white. She was like, what you say?
oh,
And I was like, no, you say nothing. And she was like, no, you said something. What you say? I said, no, these are not.
Damn, yeah, like
Right? I
Martin.
was like, some black
Damn.
moms or black women have. She's like, no, I already just say it. Say it. Say it. I'm like, whoa. I'm
My,
like, what you gonna taekwondo me? Like,
she
damn,
would have. They told your
right?
mother, yeah, I did
I'll never forget that. She scared the hell out of me. I said, oh, nope, nope. I was like a yellow belt. This is like a grown black belt.
Well,
Like,
yeah, who gonna whoop my ass?
yeah. Right? You got it.
Like I'm sorry, you
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
You won. Yeah.
So yeah, Doc was really good again, and I'm just so happy for TV, man. I'm so happy for TV.
Yeah.
Watson's back tonight. I don't like Watson, but Watson's back tonight.
No, I don't like it, but it's back.
Yeah, Suits is back. Grosse Point Garden Society airs
I'm
tonight.
actually a little bit intrigued by that because the
Yeah.
only reason why is because Melissa is in it and
Hmm.
she played Adriana in One Life to
Like
Live.
to
So now
live.
I'm like, maybe I might check it out a little bit.
Everybody knows her from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm like, nah, real people know her
Nah.
as Adriana from One Life
Mm-hmm.
to Live. She was Christian and
Mm-hmm.
Antonio's sister, like
Yep.
slash
Yep.
cousin. Yeah, like
She's the Kramer family,
she's part of the
daughter-in-law's
Kramer.
daughter.
Yeah,
Like
Blair's
I
her
still
cousin.
I still have issues with the way they did her and Rex. It's always on site for Rex and that girl. Ooh, I couldn't
Gigi.
stand her
Oh
son,
yeah, and I
Gigi.
be seeing Rex
Oh,
on Days of Our Lives. I'm like, ew.
you did my girl wrong.
Right. So I watched the first couple episodes of Grosse Point Society Garden Club. And if you were really into Desperate Housewives, you'll probably love this. I didn't like
Oh,
Desperate Housewives, so that's probably
oh,
why I'm not into this show.
oh,
Yeah. So it's not really for me. So yeah, it's a
oh
murder
my
mystery in a like
God. Oh,
all
okay. So like.
affluent town. Um,
I wonder if Mark
yeah.
Cherry did it because it's giving he had a show, first of all, Desperate Housewives, he did that. He also did a show, I think it was like Women Who Kill, with
Yeah.
Lucy. So that's for I wonder if it's him. Now I'm going to be looking and seeing if he produced it or had
Yeah,
his hands in that
this
anyway.
is the vibe for that. So I'm really excited though for like I said for everybody to see Suits LA. I want to see what everybody's reaction because I watched Suits. I didn't watch the whole run, but I watched a lot of it, and I love Suits. And like that's before Meghan Markle became Princess of UK or whatever her title is. So they gave it up. I don't know.
Sussex.
Yeah, I don't know what her title is anymore. But before she became like world famous for
Hmm.
marrying into that family, and I've
Yeah.
always loved her and what's his name, Mike and Harvey, and Gina Torres was on that show. So
Yeah.
I liked Suits. I just didn't. I ended up not just finishing it. It was like 8 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you fall off because in the
Sometimes you just
writing
fall off.
and
Yeah.
people leave and it stopped being
Yeah.
what it used to be.
So and also I think ABC just released the like first look photos of the mid season premiere of Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, damn,
Mm.
I forgot that show existed because I'm watching so many other.
Yeah, oh snap, that come out next week, I
It's
think
before
too.
Christmas, right? It's before Thanksgiving. It's been
Yeah,
off for a long time.
it's been on for a minute, and I think they do that because of like the mid-season shows or
Yeah,
whatever. But they be waiting too long.
it went
Like
long, but yeah.
I remember when One Tree Hill used to, and I had to wait a month. I feel
But that's all the time we have for y'all, for you guys this week. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, also please, please sign up for the Chapter Chat book club and join us for the book clubs. We
sign
do
up.
clubs every month. Yeah, sign up. All right, y'all. So until next week, we're out of here. Have fun.
Bye.
Best time watching TV. Bye.
Yes.